Welcome. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. Today, we stand together, celebrating the years of hard work, memories, and friendships that shaped us into the people we are. Now, just in case any of us get famous after high school, I'm gonna take a little selfie real quick, just in case. All right, everybody smile. That picture might be worth millions later. Just a gut feeling though. Here's to every late night studying, every challenge we've overcome, and every dream we're about to chase. Congratulations, class of 2025. Soak up this moment. As for our student speakers, this person is as intelligent as she is confident. With a debate style so sharp, she could argue 2 + 2 was 3. If you've ever tried arguing with her, chances are you probably lost. The girl that needs no introduction, Sarah Aaron. And for our second speaker, there are 2 things you can always count on from this man: a solid golf swing and the most creative one-liner you have ever heard. Whether it's in class, on the golf course, or even at the poker table, he is unforgettable. If graduation were a party, he'd already be the host. The man of the hour, Blake Moats.
Good evening, everyone. Teachers, family, friends, and fellow graduates. There's a moment when you're writing a speech like this where you realize that no words could ever capture it all. High school wasn't a single story. It was thousands of small ones lived quietly, stitched together by one single thread: uncertainty. That is the idea that I want to leave you with tonight. Not the kind of uncertainty that spirals into stress or fear, but the deeper kind, the kind that lives inside every transition, every beginning, and every goodbye. The kind that forces us to look up from our carefully made plans and ask, what now? For most of our lives, we've been taught to seek certainty, to have a plan, an answer, a next step. But if the past few years have taught us anything, it's that certainty is almost always an illusion. Life doesn't hand us clarity, it hands us questions. And maybe that's not something to fix, but something to embrace. Because when nothing is guaranteed, everything is open. Uncertainty is a door, not a void, and behind it is freedom, possibility, creativity, and change. The world may reward those who seem certain, but I believe it's the ones who stay open who end up creating something real. Every meaningful thing begins in not knowing, in that tiny space where curiosity lives. So yes, tonight is a celebration of what we've achieved, but it's also a moment suspended in uncertainty, and that is what makes it special. We are standing on the edge of everything we don't yet know, and that's exactly where we're supposed to be. So thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff who guided us through the unknown, who didn't just prepare us for what was next, but taught us how to keep going when we didn't know what came next. I also want to take a moment to thank and honor my parents. They left everything certain, their language, their home, and their families, to step into a future that they couldn't predict. They chose uncertainty so I could have opportunity, so I could dream freely, speak boldly, and stand here today with choices they never had. Their strength was always constant, and it's the foundation beneath every step I've taken, and I carry it with me always. And I know they're not alone, so I extend that thanks to every parent, grandparent, sibling, or loved one who made sacrifices for their graduates. Whether you crossed oceans or showed up day after day, you faced uncertainty so we could step into it with courage. And to my fellow graduates, We've all lived our own versions of high school. Some were athletes, artists, some good at everything, and others just really good at pretending we knew what was going on. We were all moving side by side, living different but parallel lives that sometimes overlapped in small, meaningful ways, like a smile in the hallway, shared complaints about homework, and moments of panic before a test. And now we're here, not with all the answers, but with something better, the strength to continue without them. Uncertainty isn't the enemy, it's the beginning. And honestly, who wants a spoiler for the whole story anyways? So here's to the questions, the unknowns, and everything ahead. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Good evening, everyone, and especially the class of 2025. This evening marks a celebration of everything we have achieved and everything we have become. As we stand here on the brink of this new chapter, I want to talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: personal fulfillment and the courage it takes to be yourself. For years, we've chased grades, trophies, acceptance letters, and maybe even the approval of others. But real fulfillment doesn't come from a report card or a resume. It comes from looking in the mirror and saying, I'm proud of who I am. Being yourself isn't always the easiest in a world full of filters, expectations, and comparisons. It can feel like pretending and following others is a safer path. But the truth is, nothing is more freeing or more fulfilling than living authentically. When you let go of who you're supposed to be and lean into who you truly are, life stops being a performance and starts being a journey. It's kind of like poker. Shout out to the poker group, lost a lot of money this year. We don't all get dealt the same hand. Some of us have faced tougher hands than others. But it's not just about the cards, it's about how you play them. And the boldest move you can make at the table and in life is to bet on yourself. Each of us has a voice, a story, and a spark that's different. And the world doesn't need more copy and paste people, it needs more originals. So if you love chemistry, make a reaction. If you love drawing, draw your story. And if you love music, play loud and play proud. Don't shrink to fit, grow to become. As we leave these halls and move into the vast and unknown, remember that success isn't measured by how well you fit in, but by how bravely you stand out. Chase what matters to you, because when you live with honesty, purpose, and heart, you won't just make a living, you'll make a life. So here's to the class of 2025. May we always stay true, keep our poker face when we need to, but never forget when it's time to go all in on who we really are. Thank you.
Over the past 4 years, we have been influenced and inspired by many adults in our life. We have encountered many different people, learning and taking pieces of advice from each and leaving some behind. Before coming to Turner Ashby High School, Mrs. Airy graduated from Bridgewater College, where she was involved in track and cross country. She later went to continue her involvement with the athletic department at TA, teaching physical education and coaching multiple sports for 6 years. She's married to Brandon Airy, who was a local law enforcement officer and is a mom to 2 daughters. Her commitment to fitness and health has inspired her students to reflect a similar work ethic and dedication to similar ambitions. It is my proud honor to introduce our guest speaker for the class of 2025, Ms. Airy.
Good evening, graduates, colleagues, family members, and friends. What a true honor it is to stand before you today as we celebrate your growth, your accomplishments, and the journey that led you to this moment. At this point, you're probably asking yourself why a physical education teacher was asked to address hundreds of people in this evening's ceremony. Honestly, when I was asked, I was confused as well. I mean, half of you wouldn't even listen to me during driver's education class. Yet, here I stand with your undivided attention, literally separating you from your high school diplomas. Don't worry, I won't give you one of Mr. Sneed's long-winded lectures. I'll do my best to keep this one short and sweet. And before I go any further, Ms. Meadows would be disappointed if I did not cite my sources. This speech was not written entirely by me. In fact, it contains quotes, excerpts, and words of advice from many of your favorite teachers at Turner Ashby. When I was asked to speak today, I was a little hesitant to take on the role. I was not sure how I was supposed to give life advice when I'm personally still trying to figure out life myself. But then it hit me. Perhaps that's exactly why I should be here. Because if there's one thing I've learned in my journey, it's that life isn't about having all the answers, but about how you navigate the questions. And in many ways, looking out at all of you, I realized you helped me learn that lesson. You see, I came into TA as a PE teacher, but I quickly realized that my real job wasn't about teaching sports, training athletes, or making you run the mile every Monday. It was about relationships, planting seeds of self-belief, and teaching you how to set your own pace. Speaking of pace, did you know that as much as I stress to you about wearing the proper shoes to class, running shoes don't actually make you fast? In fact, I learned this lesson my first year of teaching. As you all may remember, at the end of every school year, I always made my classes run the mile. Well, on the day of our end-of-the-year mile fitness test, one of my students showed up in cowboy boots. I told him he couldn't run in boots. He'd have to make it up on a later date. Well, this student insisting on running the mile in his boots on that day. So naturally, as any good teacher would do, I made him a deal. I told him if he ran under 7 minutes in his mile while wearing his cowboy boots, he wouldn't have to make it up. I was fully convinced he wouldn't be able to do it. But let me tell you, that boy ran all 4 laps around the track in his leather-soled boots and clocked in at a time of 6:58 for his mile. What I learned that day, and what I hope you carry with you, is that it's not about shoes, it's about the athlete. And that's the same with life. The social status, the degrees, the resumes, the grades, those are all great tools, but they're not what define you. What carries you forward is your willpower, your character, and your belief in yourself, even when it feels like nobody else sees it. Instead of worrying about the future, focus on winning the moment. I think the key to life is to stop focusing on competing against others and instead focus on creating the best version of yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. People flourish in all kinds of timelines. Your path might be different than someone else's, and that's how it should be. If you take a walk in the Shenandoah National Park, not one single trail is the same as the next. Just like I learned that day on the track, when I watched that student run the mile in his cowboy boots, expectation and reality are generally wildly different. That doesn't mean reality is bad, just that it can be different than what you expected, and that's okay. Sometimes a closed door is your best friend, guiding you towards unforeseen opportunity. Life isn't a track with neatly numbered lanes. It's a trail with unpredictable footing, hills, and second winds. You are all smart and independent, but you don't have to navigate life's toughest moments alone. Reach out for help when you need it, and more importantly, be the light to others in their time of need. Class of 2025, as you lace up your shoes or pull on your boots to take on life's next big adventure, remember these things. Spend less time being afraid and more time taking chances. Do one thing that scares you every day and one thing that makes you laugh out loud as well. Take all the moments to have fun. Don't get stuck regretting the chances you didn't take. There is no timeline to success, but there is one in making memories with the ones that you love. Life goes by fast, so say yes to adventure. It has been an honor getting to know each and every one of you. As you step out from this convocation center today and into life's next chapter, carry these thoughts with you. Be bold, be kind, be confident, and most importantly, always wear sunscreen and buckle your seatbelts. The world is waiting for you. We can't wait to see the incredible things you'll accomplish, both big, small, on your own unique journeys. Congratulations, graduates. Now go out there and set your own pace.
Thank you, Mrs. Airy. It's an honor to stand before you, the class of 2025. I'm proud of each of you for reaching this milestone. Your high school experience began at a very interesting time as our society emerged from the restrictions from the COVID-19 pandemic. Your involvement and leadership helped to reestablish our school culture, and we are grateful for your contributions. Your class motto encourages you to go confidently in the direction of your dreams. In this spirit, you have achieved accolades in athletics, theater, music, art, debate, career and technical organizations, and service, all while representing Turner Ashby High School with sportsmanship, poise, and respect. As you seek to live the life you imagine, know that you are always welcome back and will always be a knight. While you deserve tremendous credit for your efforts, the accomplishments we celebrate today are not yours alone. Take a moment to look around this arena. The parents, family members, and friends who showed up today to support you have been showing up for the past 18 years of your lives. The guidance, love, and support provided by your parents and loved ones have been critical in shaping you into the people you are becoming. Graduates, please take a moment to express your appreciation for these people with your applause. I hope that you will find opportunities in the coming days to share with these people exactly what they mean to you. Next, we want to acknowledge the Turner Ashby faculty seated among you today. These individuals work tirelessly to provide a safe and caring environment in which you can learn. They help you find success in the classroom and prepare you for success once you leave our halls. Please join me in thanking your teachers for all their efforts. I want to acknowledge one individual here today who is retiring at the conclusion of the ceremony. Will Mrs. Jill Dean please stand? You don't get to sit down yet, Jill. Miss Dean, a graduate of Turner Ashby herself, has been teaching at TA for 33 years. She has taught many of you and likely some of your parents as well. Mrs. Dean has a unique ability to connect with many different students and make them all feel welcome in her classroom. It is not uncommon to see former students going out of their way to pass Miss Dean's classroom just to check in. Please join me in thanking her and wishing her well. On Wednesday evening, 419 Rockingham and Harrisonburg students received certificates for completing programs at Massanutten Technical Center. We are grateful to have an institution like this in our community preparing skilled tradespeople. If you're a recipient of a certificate from MTC, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. We are also proud of our graduates who have chosen to enlist in military service or attend a service academy. Will these students please stand and be recognized at this time? We thank you for your service. We want to take a moment this afternoon to acknowledge and remember one member of this class who is not with us today. Callie Geyer's life was tragically cut short in an automobile accident last July. Callie was always smiling and loved to laugh. Her smile was contagious, and carefree spirit as well. She was excited for her senior year. If you were having a bad day or needed a chuckle, then all you needed to do was be around her. She was admired for being herself and not being a follower. School wasn't always easy for her, but she was a hard worker, and that didn't let that stop her. At this time, our class officers are making a presentation to her family here with us today, giving her a certificate marking her years at Turner Ashby. We remember Callie and miss her presence with us today. It is my privilege now to recognize 3 members of our senior class through the Principal's Awards. I would ask that these recipients come forward and receive your award when your name is called. The Leadership Award is chosen by the advisors of the Student Council Association. It recognizes an outstanding senior who shows the ability to lead others for the good of the school, who is unselfish and dedicated to service to the SCA or the school as a whole, and who maintains a high standard of personal conduct and promotes similar attitudes amongst others, and who encourages others in the best interest of the school. The recipient of the 2025 Principal's Leadership Award is Addison Hutton. Addie, please come forward and receive your award. The Achievement Award is selected by the Turner Ashby faculty to recognize a senior who has gained success as a result of exertion, who has carried through an enterprise to a successful conclusion, and who has attained a goal or has the ability to conclude, complete, or fulfill a desired end or aim. The recipient of the 2025 Principal's Achievement Award is Michael Cassidy. Finally, the Citizenship Award is selected by the members of the senior class. It recognizes a senior whose loyalty and spirit are recognized by everyone, who is honest, truthful, and worthy of trust, who keeps their courage during good times and bad, who is diligent in using their talents and education privileges for service of others, and who has a sense of gratitude and appreciation for all of their blessings. The recipient of the 2025 Principal Citizenship Award is Bennett Wilburn. Need those climbing shoes Miss Ari was talking about to get up and down these ramps. It takes a minute. Sorry about that. Now, for the part of the evening you've been waiting for. Turner Ashby High School has 4 categories of graduates. There are graduates receiving advanced studies diplomas, standard diplomas, applied study diplomas, and general education development certificate through the Virginia Department of Education's Individual Student Alternative Education Program. All diplomas and certificates meet standards set by the State Board of Education. 117 members of our graduating class have been designated honor graduates by achieving a grade point average of 3.35 and above on all courses in grades 9 through 12. These students must also either earn the advanced studies or standard diploma. The names of these students are noted with a star in the graduation program, and they are wearing a gold honor cord today. Among them are 40 graduates who achieved a grade point average of 4.0 or higher on all high school coursework. They were given the Principal's Award at the Senior Awards Assembly last month and were presented with a medallion to wear at today's ceremony. These students are noted in the program with 2 stars beside their names. In addition, 13 of these students were presented with the Scholars Award, recognizing those who earn all A's for final grades on every high school course taken. I will note these students as they stand. Will the Principal's Award winners please stand as your name is called? Isaac Arenas, Emmeline Bailey, Molly Beckwith, Scholars Award. Haley Berry, Scholars Award. Maxime Bodden, Scholars Award. Gian Cavazos, Andrew Clark, Scholars Award. Catherine Cooper, Solomon Cox, Colden DeBrun, Jacob Eckelman, Elena I, Brett I, Molly Griffin, Samantha Haydash, Skylar Hibbert, Scholars Award. Ryan Hutchinson, Addison Hutton, Kensington Johnson, Milana Capperday, Ashley Knott, Scholars Award. Magdalena Lance Trissel, Scholars Award. Ethan Lassiter, Christy Louise Padilla, Reese Nesselrott, Maggie Ola, Scholars Award, Ava Pitzenbarger, Bryson Propp, Scholars Award, Lane Shanks, Scholars Award, Nathan Smith, Connor Sullivan, Harrison Suter, Tafia Teshome, Kane Teeter, Scholars Award, Hosan Thamir, Reagan Warner, Scholars Award, Carolina Waters, Taylor Wetzel, Emily Whitmore, Scholars Award, and Bennett Wilburn. Please join me in congratulating these students and all our honor graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. We will distribute a total of 243 diplomas this evening. To date, the class of 2025 has earned $2.35 million in scholarship money. At this time, Dr. Shiflett, Rockingham County School Board members, and honored guests, I would like to present the Turner Ashby High School class of 2025. Candidates for graduation, please rise as you are directed and come forward to receive your diplomas.
Catherine Michelle Cooper. Harrison Berner Suter. Mohammed Hem Abdul Kolk. Kylie Elizabeth Acker. Hojan Thamer Al-Hassan. Ashka Alexis. Brooke Starr Allen. Victor Manuel Almendares Posada. Benjamin William Ansley. Isaac Ivan Arenas. Sarah Tekle Aaron. Jordan Renee Auville. Emmeline Jane Bailey. Kira Elizabeth Bailey. Jiri Cooper Bear. Edwin Josue Banegas. Jackson Thomas Barnett. Dominic Isaac Bartlett. Samuel Glenn Bass. Brooks Peyton Batman. Bo Landon Baylor. Kira Nicole Beach. Molly Noel Beckwith. Anella Betchick. Carter Monroe Bentley. Haley Marie Berry. Gabriel Alonso Berrumen Gonzalez. Preston Allen Blankenship. Caden Douglas Blyer. Lilia Bogdanova. Maxim Daniel Bowden. Evie Elizabeth Brown. Alexander James Burrell. Stephen Ezequiel Cantarero. Ivan Cardoso Torres. Michael Babe Cassidy. Gian Daniel Cavazos. Riley Anne Marie Caesar. Andrew James Clark. Landon Christopher Clark. Ethan Patrick Clem. Wyatt Michael Cole. Caleb Joshua Collins in absentia. Jacob Riley Comer. Holden James Conley. Logan Homer Lynn Connell. Charity Lorraine Cook. Ethan Wallace Cook. Orlando Corvarrubias Martinez. Solomon Boaz Cox. Sarah Emma Cron. Teddy Sollenberger Davis. Dominic Dawson Dean. Colden Bennett DeBrun. Mia Marie de Jesus de la Cruz. Kiera Mae DeLauder. Peyton Scott Deputy. Joshua Carr Deal. Callie Christine Eaton. Blake Allen Evers. Jacob Patrick Eckelman. Sarah Beth Estes. Elena Marie I. Brett Wilson I. Braylon Wesley Fields. Rebecca Rose Fierro. Samantha Ann Foster. Cole Richie Freeman. Mason Lee Fulk. Maureen Faraha. Aubrey Lynn Gaynor. Maetzi Maggie Garcia Marroquin. Dulce Gabriela Garcia Martinez. Tiffany Marie Garst. John Gavaret Alvino in absentia. Riley Michael Gibson. Hayden Todd Glendy. Meredith Wenyu Gray. Gail Marie Green. Gracie Laurel Greenfield McNaught. Molly Elizabeth Griffin. Dina Nicole Grog in absentia. Isaiah Thomas Grog. Lorelei Marie Hagmeyer. Madeline Renee Hagmeyer. Samantha Jane Haydash. Shaquelle Maurice Hall. Delisa Nicole Ham. Lauren Elizabeth Harold. Isaiah John Harrell in absentia. Jackson Rossi Harris. Mohammed Ali Hassan. Hope Aaron Hatton. Taylor Grace Heichman. Daniel Edward Helmick. Brianna Danette Hernandez. Freddie Daniel Hernandez Montoya. Anaí Cristal Hernandez Reyes. Charles David Herr. Skylar James Hibbard. Samuel Musa Hildebrandt. Tyler Grant Hill. Isaac Benjamin Heiner. Jacob Andrew Holland. Trayden Emmanuel Knight Hollyfield in absentia. Grayson Eugene Hoover in absentia. Mackenzie Lee Hoover. Owen Riley Hottinger. Jason Alexander Howdyshell. Blake Edward Huffman. Landon Cole Huffman. Ryan Philip Hutchinson. Addison Marie Hutton. Sarah Susanna Jaff. Bailey John Gerals. Brianna Linnell Gerals. Kensington Ryan Johnson. Kai Oregon Neal Johnston Yellen. Keely Kira Jones. William Christopher Jones. Taylor Ann Geroliman. Milana Munzer Capperday. Grayson Montgomery Keller. Jackson Cole Keppel. Balin Saber Koshna. Aaron Matthew Kinsey. Kylie Christian Kinsey. Owen Van Leer Kirikoff. Solomon Kasembo. Colin Walker Knighting. Ashley Rose Knott. Sadie James Kugler. Sayan Akim Krajani in absentia. Roman Kubski. Riley Ko-Chatty Laliker. Austin Dean. Magdalena Lilith Lons-Trissel. Ethan Robert Lassiter. Hannah Katharina Lassiter. Brooks O'Neill Laver. Kenia Roxana Lopez Aguilar. Roxana Guadalupe Loredo. Natalia Ariana Lovo. Christy Fernanda Luis Padilla. Owen Todd Lyons. Ibrahim Ahmad Mahmoud. Jonathan Reed Martin. Joshua Ray Martinez. Michael Scott Mason. Micah James Matthews. Emily Grace McAvoy. Gracie Estelle McCoy. Cohen Lee McDormand. Alexis Nicole McLean. Alexi Melchikoff in absentia. John Michael Membreno Moreno. Maria Denise Mendez Soto. Allison May Miller. Olivia Leanne Minnick. Blake Matthew Moats. Liliana Marie Monroy. Juan David Monroy Romero. Karen Moran Martinez. Aiden Nicholas Morgan. Caden Wiley Morris. Samuel David Morton. Jonathan Allen Moyers. Quentin Lewis Moyers. Bizrat Mussey. Anne-Marie Faith Nelson. Reese Elizabeth Nesselrod. Brant Glenn Newman. Bryce Daniel Newman. Chloe Francis Nieder. Melissa de la Caridad Núñez Herrera. Maggie Elizabeth Ola. Sophia Elizabeth Ott. Shayla Nicole Ovando. Dariana Atsiri Padilla. Nicholas Alexander Papa. Brianna Elizabeth Pastrana. Diego Reyes Patricio. Savannah Grace Pence. Getsemani Pineda Alaves. Ava Grace Pitzenberger. Javier Garcia Popolka in absentia. Bryson Taylor Probst. Adrian Ramos Castro. Bridget Reese Redifer. John Henry Reiner. Eliana Elizabeth Chitikwa Rogers. Alexandra Viktorivna Rovenska. Eric Santiago. Ángel Santiago Torres. Jose Roman Santos Esteves in absentia. Jose Eduardo Segovia Valentine. Benjamin James Seifert. Aiden Bridger Schenk. Alyssa Joy Schenk. Lane Addison Schenk. Clay Robert Shantz. Cassie Nevea Shiflett. Madison Renee Shiflett. Brooke Michael Shiflett. Andriy Simenoff. Mikhailo Simenoff. Kylie Addison Simpson. Zachary Yosef Sirinchenko. William Aiden Skelton. Chase David Smith. Isabella Grace Smith. Nathan Thomas Smith. Noah Andrew Smith. Rhett Ezekiel Snyder. Brady William Spots. Anna Vladimirovna Statsuk. Zane Aubrey Stead. Sophia Setwet Mariam Teshime. Kane Sterling Teeter. Tinui Tai in absentia. Hosan Ahmed Thamer. Brisel Grisel Valdez. Juan Villeda Holguin. Reagan Olivia Warner. Carolina Noel Waters. Aaron Kennard Weekly. Taylor Renee Wetzel. Emily Nadine Whitmore. Grayson Charles Whitmore. Bennett Michael Wilburn. Brooklyn Nicole Wilkins. Elliot Danielle Williams. Jagger Michael Willis. Catherine Nicole Wise. Natalie Brooke Wiseman. Landon Richard Wood. Joseph Edward Wright. Hanna Alexandrovna Yashka. Joseph Carlos Ziata. Ileana Maria Avila. Luis Enrique Cortez. Connor Michael Sullivan. Jael Alexander Ortiz Lopez.
As you can see, we still have some folks taking pictures. As they're finishing up, how about a hand for Miss Deason in reading all those names? Well done. In just a moment, Harrison and Katie will offer some concluding remarks. The graduates will then recess, and it appears that the rain has held off, so guests are invited to greet your graduate in the Alumni Association Plaza just outside the main doors where you entered. Now, will the class of 2025 please rise? On behalf of the faculty and staff at Turner Ashby High School, and by the power and authority vested in me by the Rockingham County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Larry Shiflett, and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I declare you graduates of Turner Ashby High School, class of 2025. You may turn your tassel.
All right, guys, this is it. You're here. This is now. I didn't think it would ever hit me, but it's hit me now, and I'm sure it's hitting you guys too. We came as individuals, but we will leave as family. Class of 2025, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. Go confidently, live boldly, and don't forget who went alongside you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Chase your dreams, change the world. You are dismissed.